Good morning. Welcome back. This is Vimlanti back again, and today we are going to do day 3 of life in an ocean. While our parents get our day bag and other common materials required for today's activities, let's go do our circle time. Okay, so first let's move on to our circle time.
Good morning, are you happy?
Yes, we are.
It's so nice to have you here with me today. Good morning, are you happy?
Yes, we are.
Hello, how do you do? Hello, good day. Hello, how do you do? Hello, good day. Now that we're together, learning so much fun, the more of us the better, so come on everyone. Good morning, how are you?
Just fine.
Hello, how do you do? Hello, good day. Hello, how do you do? Hello, good day.
Did you all enjoy the first song of the day? Yes? Okay. So now it's time for us to get on to an interactive session where we are going to take a topic and discuss about it, and I'll also play a song for you. Are you all ready? Yes? Yeah. So let's move on to our interactive time. Today we are going to discuss the weather. Okay, now can you all first peep through your window and check if it's very bright, gloomy or windy? Can you quickly go check and come, and then we will discuss the weather? Yes, I'll also look through my window. Okay, you also check through your window if you can see the sun or if the sun is hiding. Yeah. Okay, or if you can see raindrops, can you go check and come? Yes? So let me look through my window. I can see that it's sunny here. Okay, I can see the bright sun. Can you all let Vimlanti know how is the weather at your place? Okay, it's raining. Okay. There are a few more saying it's raining, okay. And some of you are saying it's cloudy, okay. And okay, it's sunny, okay. So yeah, so Vimlanti said it's sunny here, right? So I am able to see the bright sun outside, okay. And some of you told Vimlanti that it's raining there. So if it's raining, what can you see? The raindrops, right? And few of you were telling Vimlanti that it's cloudy, right? Can you all see the sun when it's cloudy? Can you? Okay, whoever told me it's cloudy, can you quickly go out and peep and see through your window if you can see the sun? You cannot, right? The sun is hiding behind the clouds, right? Yes? Okay, so how many types of weather did we see today? It's sunny at Vimlanti's place and few others' place. It's raining in some parts of our country. It's very cloudy, right? Yeah, so today Vimlanti is going to play you a weather song. Okay, can we listen to the weather song? Yes, so let me play the weather song for you.
How's the weather? How's the weather? How's the weather like today? Come together, come together, come together, let's play.
Oh, what's that sound? Look at the trees.
It is windy, it is windy, it is windy everywhere. Let's fly a kite that's nice and bright. It is windy everywhere.
Oh, what's that sound? We're gonna get wet.
It is raining, it is raining, it is raining everywhere. Bring your raincoats and umbrellas. It is raining everywhere.
Oh, it's so cold. Look what's falling from the sky.
It is snowing, it is snowing, it is snowing everywhere. Let's build a snowman, build a snowman. It is snowing everywhere.
Oh, look, the sky is clearing up.
It is sunny, it is sunny, it is sunny everywhere. Wear your caps and your hats. It is sunny everywhere. How's the weather? How's the weather? How's the weather like today? Come together, come together, come together, let's play.
Welcome back. So did you all actively take part in the interaction? Yes? Okay. So now it's time for you to get a little more energized before we start the day's activity. Yes? So I request you all to get up, listen to the instruction and follow the instruction to give your body some moves and shakes. Are you all ready? Yes? So let's move on to our gross motor time to, yes, get a little more active.
Simon says, only do what Simon says. 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 Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, touch your lips. Simon says, touch your ears. Touch your head.
Simon didn't say touch your head.
Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, turn around. Simon says, jump up and down. Simon says, bend down. Touch your back.
Simon didn't say touch your back.
Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, hop around. Simon says, touch your knees. Simon says, jump up and down. And now stop.
Simon didn't say stop.
Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, snap your fingers. Simon says, stretch your arms. Simon says, blink your eyes. Shake your head.
Simon didn't say shake your head.
Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, only do what Simon says. Simon says, only do what Simon says.
Did you all actively take part in the gross motor time? Yes, did you get all the instructions right? Yes, and did you get all the actions right? Yes, okay, excellent. So now it's time for us to move on to our day's activity. And for the first activity, we need our day bag. Can we get it? Yes, I'm going to get mine. You go get yours. So that's Vimlanti's day 3 bag. And can we open the day bag and take the book out? Yes, the cover, we can keep it away from us. So what's the theme that we are into? We are discussing about life in an ocean, right? And Vimlanti also told you that we will be discussing about, yes, the various elements around the sea as well, right? So how do you normally go to a sea? Can we walk to a sea? Can we walk into it just like the way we walk on roads? No, right? What do we need? We need a boat or a ship to go, right? Yes, and only if we go in a boat or a ship, we'll be able to see a lot of elements that are in an ocean, right? Yes, so some elements we'll be able to see on the surface of the sea itself, right? Yes, we learned about the whales, right? Yeah, what do to breathe? They come to the surface and breathe, right? And that comes out like a water spout. Yes, and there are few fishes that love to jump and get back to the sea. Yes, so there are a lot of creatures that we will be able to see in and around the ocean. And to explore that, we'll have to be in a boat or a ship, right? Yes, so what we are going to see today is a story where we have somebody going in a boat to see what are the various elements that he could see in the sea. Yeah, so in my red boat is the name of the story. Okay, so the name of the story is In My Red Boat. So what's the color of the boat here that we are referring to? Red, right? Yes, and it's not a normal boat. It's got something here. Can we see what kind of a boat it is? Yeah, can we turn? Look at that. It was all curled up here. Yeah, when it was pulled, what happened? That became a sailboat. So this is called a sail. Yeah, so as the wind flows, the sailboat moves. Yeah, the sail goes as per the direction given by the sailor. Yes, and he manages the sail to navigate. Yes, and what are these called? We saw this in our theme. Oar. Remember? Yeah, the thing with which we row the boat is called an oar. Oar. Yeah, so the row a boat. How do you row a boat? With an oar. Yeah. Now there in the row boat song, it was a stream. Now here it's a sea, right? So there is this hippo. Okay, can you see his two big teeth? We made a hippo puppet as well, remember, with two big teeth in the jungle theme. Yes, so hippo is on his boat to explore the sea. Okay, and he's in a red boat with his oars, and he has a sail too that helps him move. And there's a small flag here. Can you see the flag is also red color? Right, yeah, and the sail is orange color. Right, and what is this? That's the sea. Right, so in my red boat, I set out to sail. So what is Hippo doing? Hippo is saying, in my red boat, I set out to sail. So he set out to sail in the sea. in his red boat. Turn, 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 turn. Now, when you're in the middle of the sea, Vimlanti was referring this to you at the beginning, we can see a lot of things, right? Lot of sea creatures moving and all of it, right? So, as he was sailing, you know, what did he see? What is he saying? I sailed past a pod of leaping dolphins. So, there were this group of dolphins, yeah, and they were all leaping. Yeah, so the dolphins actually love to jump. Yes, yeah, they love to jump up and get back to the water. So they jump out of the water and then jump in back into the water. And a group of dolphins is what the hippo saw. That's why he's saying past a pod of leaping dolphins, a group of dolphins. Yeah, so pod, can you all say that? Pod, pod, pod. Yeah, the pod of leaping dolphins. Yeah, so the hippo is saying, he's so excited, say, hey, I can see the dolphins jump, they're leaping. And what does he tell us? I sailed past a pod of leaping dolphins. Yeah, have you seen dolphin's nose? It's very cute. Yeah, the mouth of the dolphin is actually very cute. It looks like a long nose. Yeah, you can identify dolphins with this feature of theirs. Yeah, yes, and what do they love to do? They love to leap. Who else loves to leap on land? Which is the animal that loves to leap on land? The deer, right? I'm a deer, I jump up high. Yeah? I have spots, can you see, leaping over the forest floor, munching on leaves and twigs. Right? So just like the way a deer loves to leap. In the sea, who loves to leap? Dolphins. Yeah, and a group of dolphins, what is it called? A pod of leaping dolphins. Yes. And hippo is very excited, sitting in his red boat with an orange sail, with a red flag, with his oar. Yeah, he was so excited to first spot the pod of leaping dolphins. Now turn, turn, turn. Let's see what else can he see. And then hippo kept moving forward. He kept rowing, 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 rowing. And then what did he see? There was something else flying. Yeah, it looked as if it was flying. What did hippo see? Hippo says, I sailed past a school of flying fish. So there was this group of fish, yeah, that looked like they were flying. Yeah, so it's actually more like a jumping thing where they stay in air for some time and then get back. So it looks as if they are flying. Yeah, so he saw a group of flying fish. What is it called? A school of flying fish. Can you say school? School. Did you concentrate on the beginning sound? You know this sound, right? School. Excellent. Yeah, and flying. Yeah, fish. Both are, yeah, the sound. And what's the if sound? Stands for here, flying fish. Yeah. So first hippo went past a pod of leaping dolphins, and then he went past a school of flying fish. Yeah, and then what did hippo see? Can we see? Turn, 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 turn. Now, who loves to spot? who loves to spout? We learned about this sea creature. It looks like a fish, but it's not a fish. What is it? It can't breathe inside the water. So who comes on top to breathe? Who's got a blowhole? Whale. Excellent. So the whales were all on the surface, right? Whales come on to the top of the water to breathe, right? When we spoke about those flashcard elements, remember Vimalanti told you they have a blowhole and to breathe they come up. They are very huge. Yeah? Yes, so they come on top. Yes, and they spout. Okay, so what did Hippo see? Hippo from far off saw that, yeah, there were a lot of spouting whales. So what did he say? I sailed past a gam. Gam. Yeah, gam of spouting whales. A group of whales were spouting. They were breathing, right? They're breathing. We can see it as water spout, right? It looks like a mini fountain, right? Water coming out like this. Yeah. So he actually saw a gam of spouting whales. Yeah. And can you spot that a lot of tiny fishes as well? Right? They're so tiny that we can't even make out, right? Yes. Yeah, they're there because the whales are huge, right? Yes. So first, yeah, he sailed past a pod of leaping dolphins. Then he went past a school of flying fish. Then he went past a gam of spouting whales. And then where did he go? He kept rowing, 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 rowing. And how would be the waves in sea? Will it be very soft like this, moving like this? No, right? How do the waves go? They go like this, right? Yeah, the waves goes up and down, right? Yeah, so Hippo says, in my red boat, yes, he's in a red boat, right? Red boat. I go up and down the waves across the ocean. So how does he go? He goes up and down. Yes, he moves along with the waves, right? How do boats go? If the water, yeah, on it, the waves on it moves up, the boat will also move along with it and then come down, right? So that's what you see here. Yeah, the boat is going up now in this wave and then come down. It will keep going up and down. Yeah, and then as the waves go up and down, it's fun to see who leaps. Dolphins. Yeah, and then he saw some flying fishes. Then he saw some spouting whales. Right, so can we see this from the beginning? So in my red boat, I set out to sail. Yeah, so why did Hippo go in the ocean? He went to the ocean to see lovely creatures that lives in the ocean, right? And what are the three creatures that he saw? He saw dolphins. Yes, he saw flying fish, and he also saw the huge big whale, right? And what was the color of his boat? Red. And what's the color of the sail? Orange. And what's the color of the flag? Red, right? Yes. And he saw how many dolphins? 2 dolphins, right? 2 is what we can see, but dolphins normally love to come in groups. Yeah, so that's why we have referred to as saying pod of leaping dolphins. Yeah, because not everybody come on top at the same time, right? When somebody jumps in, the other one jumps out, jumps in, jumps out. Yeah, they keep playing like that. Yes, and in the picture we can see 2 dolphins, right? And dolphins have an elongated mouth. Yeah, so he sailed past a pod of dolphins and even flying fish. They came in groups, right? And Hippo had a nice time seeing them. And what's group of those flying fish? A school of flying fish. Yeah, and then who else came in group? Whale, right? Yeah, and how many whales are here? 3, right? And what were they doing? Why do they come on top of the water? To breathe, right? Excellent. So, Hippo also went past a gang of spouting whales, and while he was looking all of this, his boat was going up and down in the waves. Right? Yeah. So, Hippo is the sailor here. Yeah. So, what did he see? A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. And all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Yeah. But here the sailor saw many things, right? What did he see? Hippo, right? Yeah. So the sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. And all that he could see was the leaping dolphins in the sea. And here, how do we sing this now? A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. And all that he could see was the flying fish in the deep blue sea. Right? And then a sailor went to sea, to see what he could see. And all that he could see was the spouting whales in the sea. Right? They were spouting, right? Yes? Yeah. So who is the sailor here? Hippo. Right? And what and all did he spot? He was able to spot leaping dolphins, flying fish, and spouting whales, right? So Hippo had a fun time in his red boat. Yeah, and he enjoyed seeing all the 3 sea creatures. Yes, so with this we have come to an end of the first activity. Before we go on to the next activity, it's time for you to listen to Energizer song. So it's Energizer song time.
Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. There goes the plane, here comes the rain. Bend and stretch, reach for the sky. Stand on a tiptoe, ooh, so high.
Did you all enjoy the Energizer song? Yes? Okay, so now it's time for us to move on to the next activity of the day. And for this, we need our activity sheet and the sticker sheet. Can we get them? Yes, I'm going to get mine. You go get yours. So that's my activity sheet and my sticker sheet. Yes, now in the previous activity, what were the different things that we saw on the boat? Can you recollect and tell me? Hippo's boat was red in color, right? He had a orange color sail, right? And what was on top of the sail that was flying that was also red in color? The flag, right? Excellent. Now look at the sheet, activity sheet. What do you think these are? Look at your activity sheet and tell me, what do you think these are? They look like flags, right? Yeah. Yes. So what we are going to do is all the boats here have a missing flag. Yes, but every boat has a different pattern. Can you see the pattern? Yeah, they are of different color and different pattern. Can we concentrate on the pattern? Yeah. Can we start from here? What's the pattern here? It's got lot of standing lines, right? Can you see? Yes? Yeah. Now, what do you see here? There are a lot of tiny square shapes inside, right? Yes, so we have lot of standing line and sleeping line that makes tiny squares. Can you spot them? So we have standing line here, we have tiny squares here. How about this? Yeah, yes, the zigzag lines, right? Remember seeing this in the pointy teeth? Yes, yeah. Vimlanti was telling you, right? Sharks have pointy teeth that looks very zigzag, right? Now look at that. If you look like this, it becomes the shark's teeth, right? Yeah, so you have lot of zigzag lines that have gone vertical like this. Yeah. Yes, and what do we have here? If this is standing line, what is this? Sleeping line, right? Yes, and all of these patterns, can you identify them here? Where do you have this zigzag pattern? Right? Where do you have the small square pattern? Where do you have it? Did you get it? Okay, where do you have this standing lines? This or this? Right, and where do you have the sleeping lines? Right, okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to match the right pattern and give the boat their flags back. Yes, so only then the sailor can actually go, right? Yeah, the boat is incomplete now, so how will he sail properly? Yes, yeah, so let's make the boat complete. Yes, so I'll tell you the patterns. Can you pick and paste them? Yes, can we take the small squares? Now where does it match and what's the shape of this? Rectangle, excellent. Now where does this match? See, where does it match? Here, right? So which flag it should go? See the outline color as well. Yeah, it fits well here, right? Did you get it? Now does it match? Yes, so we are done with the small squares. Can you take the sleeping line pattern? Where's the sleeping line pattern? Did you all get it? Yes, where does it match? Is the sleeping line? No, it doesn't match like this as well, right? Where's the sleeping line? Did you get it? Yes, yeah, and next, let's take the zigzag lines. Where does the zigzag line match? Can you see the color difference and the pattern difference? Yes, so where will it match? And look how the zigzag is. Yeah, you can put it like this or like this, right? It matches. Right. Yes, so let's put it like this. Yeah, and now the standing line, where will you put it? Where does it match? Right, so let's put it right here. Did you get it? Yes, so remember there was a very small rhyme that Vimlanti sang for you in the previous activity. Yeah, so that rhyme is actually like this. The sailor went to a CCC To see what he could see, but all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. That's the first stanza. In the second stanza, the sailor sees a seahorse. Yeah, and in the third stanza, he sees a yellow fish swimming. Yeah, can we sing that? Yeah. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Yeah, so the sailor went to a sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was a seahorse swimming in the deep blue sea. How do seahorses swim? Remember the flashcard activity where Vimlanti played a video also for you to show you how they swim. They go vertical like this, right? Yes, and how do fishes swim? They swim happily like this, right? So the third stanza is, a sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was a yellowfish swimming in the deep blue sea. Yeah, will you try singing that along with me? Yes? A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. So first he couldn't spot anything. Yeah, it was only the bottom of the deep blue sea. Then what did he spot? The seahorse, right? So shall we sing that? Yes. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was the seahorse swimming in the deep blue sea. Yeah, and then fishes. Yeah, there will be a lot of fishes, but the sailor spotted a yellow fish. Yeah, so the sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was a yellow fish swimming in the deep blue sea. Yeah, right. Yes, so what did we see here? There were 4 missing patterns in this boat of the sailor. And what did we do? We gave those 4 patterns back by matching the patterns of the boat. Yeah, so now the sailor has the boat with his flag. Yes, yeah, and we saw 4 different patterns. We saw zigzag, sleeping line, standing line, and we also saw tiny square shaped patterns. Right? Yes. So with this we have come to an end of the second activity. Now before we move on to the last activity, we'll have to take a 1-minute break for us to trash. Yeah, and clean up. So right now it's a cleanup break. Did you all clean up? Yes? Okay, so now it's time for you to listen to rhyme. So it's rhyme time.
Row, row, row your boat gently please let it off the hook.
Did you all enjoy the rhyme time? Yes? Okay, so now it's time for us to move on to the last activity of the day. And for this, we need our journal book, we need our crayons, and we also need the messy mat. Can we get them? Yes, I'm going to get mine. You go get yours. So that's my journal book, my messy mat, and I'll get my crayons as well. Yes, do you have all the three things ready? The journal book, messy mat, and the crayons? Yes, so first let's spread the messy mat before we open the book. And let's keep the journal book on top of it. And we already explored all of this, right? Yes, now can you tell me what kind of a boat this is? You saw a similar boat in the story. It's a sailboat, right? It's got, even in this picture, it's got an orange sail, right? And this is ship. Let's open. What did we explore here? We learned shapes with these creatures, right? Yeah, and we saw a different sea creature as well. And what is this called? Jellyfish, right? And what are these long things called? Can you recollect and tell me? Tentacles. Excellent. Let's turn. And today we are going to do this page. Yes, so what are we going to do is we are going to give this beach its color back. There are a lot of missing colors here. Can you spot them? Yes. What does this look like? Right, a beach ball, right? But there are colors missing, and can you see what are the colors missing? What's the color missing here? Red. What's the color missing here? Yellow. And what's the color missing here? Blue, right? Yes. And what's missing here? Yeah, the hat, right? The hat has lost its color. And what's the outline color here? Yellow, right? What is this? That's a beach umbrella. Why do we need it? It'll be very hot in the beach, right? Yeah, and whenever we need some shade, we can sit underneath it. Yeah. Yes, so this is an umbrella who has lost its colors again. And what's the color of this umbrella? What's the outline color here? Red. Excellent. And this is a beach chair, a reclining beach chair where you can just lie down and relax. Yes, so that's why it's put under the umbrella, yeah, so that you get some shade and you can take some rest, yeah. And what's the color missing here on this chair? Blue, right, yeah, and we have 3 kids playing here, right, yes. So what are the other elements that you can spot in this beach? What have they made here? Sand castle, right? Yeah, and they have got some beach toys as well, a bucket, shovel and all of it. And who is this? Who has got this claws to do the pinch? Who is this? Crab, right? Look at the googly eyes of the crab. Yeah, and can you spot one more crab in this picture? Did you see? There's one tiny crab as well. Yeah. Yes. And what's the color of the crab? Red here, right? Yeah. Now, there's a ship. There's a sailboat in the sea. There's one beach ball here that looks complete. What are these things? Seashells, right? The shells. And what is this? There's a shape here that you're familiar with. Look at this and this. What's that? Starfish, right? Excellent. So there are a lot of elements that's got color, but there are 4 elements that have lost their colors, right? 1, the ball, 2, the hat, 3, the umbrella, and 4, the reclining beach chair. So can we give them their colors back? Yes, I am not going to give you the color instruction here because you have a clue in the form of outline. You will match the color of the outline and do it. Yeah, so based on the color, take the shade of blue that you want to give. Yes, and based on the color, yellow and red. Yes, so I am going to first do the red. You can pick whichever you want. Yes, I am going to do the red color on the ball first. Are you done with the red color on the ball? What's the next color that we have? You all tell me. What's the next color? Yellow, right? Yes. Let's give the yellow color. So since we have a sticker this side, so that's why you see this pattern here. You can ignore that, that's fine. Yeah. So what's the rhyme that you all know? What's the rhyme that you learned? What was the first rhyme that we learned on day 1? Dive, dive, dive into the sea. Dive, dive, dive into the sea. Yes, so we'll color as we talk. Yeah, dive, dive, dive into the sea to see the dancing whales. Right? And then dive, dive, dive into the sea. Dive, dive, dive into the sea. Dive, dive, dive into the sea to see the, yeah, crabs, right? Yeah. And then whom did we see? Wiggling fish, right? Yes. Yeah, and what's the rhyme that we sang today? A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, and all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, but all that he could see was a seahorse swimming in the sea. Yeah, and what was the last one? A sailor went to sea, to see what he could see, and all that he could see was a yellow fish swimming in the sea. Right, and what's the color that we are using now? Yellow, right? Yes. So let's keep coloring. Yeah, there's a sticker here as well, so that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, the turtle sticker. Yes. So that's fine. Yeah. So we're done with this side, right? Now what do we have to do? We'll have to move our messy mat this side. Yes? Yeah. And then, what's the color we need here? Red, right? So keep coloring. So what are we coloring now? What is it called? Umbrella, right? Yeah, and such big umbrellas are normally used in a beach so that you get some shade. Yeah. So from the story, can you all recollect and tell me what's a group of dolphins called? Pod, right? Pod of leaping dolphins is what we saw in the story. And then the group of flying fish was, what was it called? School, a school of flying fishes, right? Yes, and then what was the third one that Hippo saw? Spouting whales, and he saw a group of spouting whales, and what was it called? A gang of spouting whales. Yeah. And are whales small or big? How do they look? They look big or small? Very big, right? Yes. So we are giving the red color now. We will finish the umbrella first, and then we have one more to finish. And what is that? The beach chair. Right. Yes. Color within the outline. Ensure you're not going out. Yes. Yeah. We have a clue to color with the help of the outline, right? Yes. So we're doing a color match with our crayons. And what are we also doing? What is this entire thing? Beach, right? And we are making the beach look complete, right? Yeah, if those elements are colorless, it looks all empty, right? Keep coloring. Are you all doing? Yes. Now from the flashcard activity, can you recollect and tell me which is the biggest fish that we saw? Shark. Excellent. And which sea creature swims like this? What's that sea creature's name? Who swims up and down? Who loves to swim up and down? The seahorse. Excellent. And what do turtles have that helps them to swim? What is that called? What's the thing called? Flipper, right? Yes. Now I'm moving on to the last one. Yeah. Now in case you have an indigo color crayon, that will match really well. Yeah, but it's okay if you get a closest match of the blue. Yes. So we are coloring the beach chair now, and that's the last element. Yeah, which didn't have color, right? Yeah, there were 4 elements and the beach chair was the 4th element. And once we are done with the beach chair, the beach will look nice and complete. Yeah, all the elements would have got their color back. Are you done? Yes? Yeah, now look at the entire page. It looks complete, no? Yeah, the beach has got all the elements that look complete. Can we recollect what are the elements again? Beach ball, there are 2 crabs, ship and a sailboat. There is one more beach ball which is small, right? And there are 3 children enjoying in the beach, right? And then we have some shells, we have a starfish, they are drinking juices and tender coconut juice. There is a sand castle with the flag, there are some beach toys, the sand play toys, the bucket and the shovel. We have a big umbrella, we have a turtle here, a beach chair, the girl is wearing a hat, yes, and she is sitting on a mat. Yeah, yes, so now it looks complete, right? Yes, so with this we have come to an end of today's session, but before we go on to the review time, we'll have to take a 2 minutes break for us to wash our hands and clean up and then get ready for the review. Okay, so right now it's a 2 minutes break and be back for the review time. Did you all clean up and wash your hands? Yes, and are you all ready? Yes? Okay, so it's review time. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned today. Guess what was the first activity that we did? We saw Hippo on his red boat with orange sail and red flag sailing through the sea, right? And what did we see? He kept rowing, 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 and first he spotted a group of dolphins. So what is it called? A pod of leaping dolphins, right? Yes, and then he moved further to see a school of flying fish, right? And then a gam of spouting whales, right? And then all of these he was able to see by moving up and down through the waves, right? Yes, so he had a lot of fun in his red boat looking at all the 4 different things. And what were the first 3 creatures that he saw? He saw a pod of leaping dolphins, then a school of flying fish, and then a gam of spouting whales. Along with that, he was also able to experience the waves moving up and down because the boat also kept going up and down along with the waves, right? And then what did we do? The sailor's boat had the flags missing, and how did we give the flags? All of them were rectangle shape, but how did we match them then? The shapes were all same, but the patterns were different, right? We matched the standing line with the standing line boat, the small square patterns with the small square patterns on the flag. We gave the sleeping line flag to the sleeping line patterned boat, and we gave the zigzag patterned flag to the zigzag patterned boat, right? And then what did we sing? A sailor went to sea to see what he could see, but all that he could see was the bottom of the deep blue sea. A sailor went to sea to see what he could see, but all that he could see was the seahorse swimming in the sea. A sailor went to sea to see what he could see, and but all that he could see was a yellowfish swimming in the deep blue sea, right? And then what did we do? We spoke about the sea and everything, and then we landed up in the beach, right? And what did we see in this beach? There were 4 elements whose colors were missing, right? The beach ball's colors were missing, the hat's color was missing, the umbrella and the reclining chairs colors were missing. We gave them colors with the help of crayons and made the beach look complete, right? We also spotted other elements that we could see on the beach, right? Yes. So with this we have come to an end of today's session. So what time is this? It's time for us to say bye. It's time to say goodbye, my friends. It's time to say goodbye, my friends. It's time to say goodbye with a big white smile. It's time to say goodbye, my friends. So it's bye-bye from Emlanti. I'll see you all tomorrow with new set of interesting activities. Until then, bye-bye.